a battle to the death.
I accept.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
He has aura? What has happened? It looks like the stuff coming off the ninja.
Is he okay?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 8 of HunterxHunter. Solution is majority rules? Question mark? Maybe it's a group exam?
Or
like a group
maybe they
phase?
all have to choose something collectively, like
all right,
what they want to do exam-wise. But if you're excited for more episodes of HunterxHunter like we are, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see 11 episodes ahead, these episodes are all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of the other series we're watching, so make sure to check those out. Are we excited for episode 8 of HunterxHunter?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
As dawn breaks, the airship carrying Gon and his friends approaches its destination. The third phase of the Hunter exam is about to begin.
I sincerely apologize for the long wait. The airship will be arriving at its destination shortly.
Is this where the next test is gonna be held?
At the top of the tower?
Interesting. What is this?
What is this place?
Yeah.
Great question.
Everyone, this is the side of the Hunter exam.
What is his deal?
What do you mean?
Why is his face all green?
It's just the way he's built.
All right.
He's just a little guy.
Everyone, this is the side of the Hunter exam's third phase. You'll be competing here at the top of the Trick Tower. In order to pass this phase, you must reach the base of the tower alive.
Oh.
The time limit is 72 hours.
What's so?
And
3 days to get
the
down?
exam's third phase will now begin. Good luck to each and every one of you.
They just have to get down.
Okay.
72 hours.
That seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So, it's finally my turn, eh?
Whoa, who are these people?
Very scary. Are these the examiners for this phase?
Maybe.
All right, everyone.
Whoa, that was a lot of room.
Wow.
You see that?
Yeah.
Is it like a labyrinth within?
Now what? Are we supposed to climb down?
Well, I hope not. That would be suicide.
Sure, for most guys. For an expert rock climber like me, this is gonna be a piece of cake.
Yeah, one of those is gonna push out. Guaranteed.
Wow. Look at how fast he's going.
By the look of things, I'm about to be the first one to pass the third phase.
That was me just saluting the dead here.
Oh!
See you later. I hate that design. Oh!
Okay.
Flying nutsack headburst.
Not this way, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't climb the sides?
You think there's something inside of it?
It's gotta be.
I want to see his deal. They said at the beginning, the guy with the staff and like the specializes in killing any variety of beasts.
Yeah.
There are fewer people around.
What?
I count 23, so nearly half of the applicants have already found an exit.
What?
What?
No way. When did that happen?
We're missing something, but what is it? There must be hidden doors up here somewhere that lead to the lower floors of the tower.
Kurapika! Leorio!
What is it, Gon?
Look at this! We found a trapdoor! Check it out!
Oh.
I see, so the only way that we can reach the lower levels is by turning over these stones.
Okay, good job. Now what do you say we head on down?
Okay, but I'm sort of confused. There's one, and another, and another, and another one right over there. There's a lot of them.
That many?
5 hidden doors located in the same area. Sounds a bit suspicious.
Go to different
No
rooms,
doubt
I
a few of
guess?
them are traps.
From what I can tell, each of these trap doors can only be used one time.
Seriously?
Oh.
We saw somebody fall through one earlier.
Oh.
But when we tried to open it, it wouldn't
Then it
budge
was
an inch.
locked.
Judging by the door's size, only one applicant can go through it at a time.
Which means only one person can use each door. It's beginning to look like we're all gonna have to split up. We decided that we'll each pick a door and see how it goes.
Okay.
And no hard feelings if one of them's a trap. How about you guys? What are you gonna do?
Works for me. Seems like luck is part of the game or something.
No objection here.
On the count of 3, we all hop in at exactly the same time, okay?
I guess that means this is goodbye for now, guys.
We'll meet up at the base of the
Oh,
tower.
the squad.
Let's do this.
Very
1,
sweet.
2.
But it's sad that they're getting separated.
It is sad. But it's cute that they're all like still in it together.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Not the most graceful landing there.
Huh?
Oh, well.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's like an escape room.
Yeah.
That was certainly a brief farewell.
No kidding. I don't think any of us expected all those hidden doors to lead us all to the same room.
I mean, they were right next to each other.
To be fair.
Hey,
Puzzle
look at
rooms,
this.
I love it.
The 5 who drop into this chamber must find their way
The
down
5?
together by consensus of the majority.
Wait, 5?
Look, they even left us 5 wrist timers.
Consensus of the majority.
Buttons marked X and O.
Do you think that we won't be able to leave this room at all? Until someone else drops in and joins us down here?
Very good.
Oh.
My name is Lippo. I'm the prison warden here. Not to mention your examiner
Prison
for
warden.
the 3rd phase of the exam.
Okay.
Did he say prison warden?
We've gone to the trouble of preparing multiple routes through the tower. And the one you've chosen is the path of majority rule. If you want to pass, cooperation is the essence of success.
One person acting selfishly could derail the entire group.
Okay, so they
And of course,
teamwork.
You won't be permitted to start until you have 5 members present. That's it, gentlemen. Best of
God, I
luck.
hope they get
I'm
someone
gonna call
normal.
it TONPA's gonna drop in there. The guy who's been like trying to crush
The rookie
rookies.
crusher.
I guess we just have to wait.
If they all agree on something, don't they have the majority out of 5?
They don't have all 5 bands.
Ah.
They're using prisoners.
Oh. Oh no.
You wanted to see us, Warden?
The test begins now. So go. Take your positions.
They sound so jazzed.
Come on!
Gon learning to
We've been
skateboard
sitting
is
here
cute.
for 2 hours. What if everybody else already found their way down? What are we supposed to do, huh? We can't be the only ones stuck at the top. We'll look like total idiots.
Calm down, Leorio. Complaining won't help.
What if nobody else shows up before we reach the end of our time limit, huh? Ah,
Nightmare.
can't just sit here.
Be quiet.
Huh?
Do you hear that sound?
Oh, someone's trying to find a trapdoor.
Who's it gonna be? TONPA. Yep.
This fucking guy.
Mr. Tonpa.
Oh, great.
Look who it is.
Okay.
I wonder if Gon's optimism is gonna become naivete accidentally. Because like everybody else looked sus of him, and look at him. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, hey. Like,
That, yeah.
is he gonna get taken advantage of at some
Who it
point?
is.
Okay.
This actually looks pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah, right?
So the door must be programmed to appear once all 5 timers are put on.
At this door, select O to open, X not to open.
Using majority rule already? At least the answer is obvious. What?
Who said no?
Guess.
TONPA.
Which one of you jokers hit the X button?
That was me. Sorry about that.
Bruh.
I guess I pressed the wrong button.
Stop screwing
Fuck
around,
this
old
dude.
man.
It's
What, are you blind
so
or something?
annoying.
I said it was just an honest mistake.
How in the hell do you press the wrong damn button?
It's okay. The door's
I mean,
open now.
justified
It does
crash out
matter.
here.
He pressed the wrong button on purpose. He's trying to sabotage us.
Let's go.
Well, it's 4
We don't
against
have time
1,
for
so.
bickering.
The majority is ruling.
Yeah.
Let him keep pressing the wrong button if he wants to.
It'll get interesting when he's the tiebreaker.
Yes, exactly.
Fine, I guess.
I wonder how many rounds ago this guy would have passed if he just stopped trying to bother everyone.
I think he enjoys bothering them and doesn't want to pass.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I think he legit...
How sad and lame of a life is that?
Pretty lame, pretty sad.
Which way do you want to go? O for right, X for left.
Right? Or left?
Identical.
Hey! Why would you want to go right? You always go left! What's wrong with you?
That's true.
Why?
As research has shown, people who are lost or find themselves at a crossroads tend to choose to go to the left much more frequently than the right.
You know, I think I've heard that before.
Hold on a second! The numbers just don't add up! Which direction did the two of you pick?
Right.
Right.
Going right makes a lot of sense. The examiner will never see it coming. If they've seen the same research that those two have, I bet they made the left path way harder.
Okay, so we're both simple-minded. So what?
We?
Who are you talking about right now?
Well, where the hell are we?
Oh no.
I mean, you got the fishing.
Well, there
rod.
won't... Yeah, you won't have the fish.
Oh.
The applicants are here. Unlock my handcuffs.
Another hood underneath that?
Got a layer.
Did that not seem like the...
Now
Oh,
let's
no,
get down to business.
no, it's just animation.
Okay.
What happened to his head?
Scarred? Okay.
Yeah, why is he scarred?
Gentlemen, let me explain. You've probably already noticed that some of the prisoners of Trick Tower are standing before you. The Hunter Exam Committee has also officially hired them on as examiners.
Interesting.
In this phase, you'll be fighting against all 5 of them. The fights will be one-on-one, with each person fighting only once.
Oh.
Use any style you like. There will be no draws. To be declared the victor, your opponent must admit defeat.
You can decide which of you will be the first contender. And this is
Killua.
majority rule, which means you have to
Oh, they have to
secure 3 wins
choose.
in order to pass.
Oh.
Okay.
The rules are simple.
Okay, so 3 out of the 5 of them have to win their fight to get past.
Do they get to pick who they fight?
We'll see.
For every hour the prisoners keep you occupied here, their sentences will be reduced by 1 year.
Oh.
In other words,
That's so
their
fucked
goal in
up.
this phase is to literally buy time.
I understand. We're on the clock, and if we don't reach the goal of getting out of here in 72 hours, we fail. So as you're fighting, remember, time is of the essence.
Okay, I'm fighting whoever's first. Now who's it gonna be?
Now what? He said to fight however we want. So I'm guessing that pretty much means anything goes.
Everybody be careful. No telling what they'll try to pull.
Without knowing what's up their sleeves, there's far too much at stake. Given that, I'll...
Nope, I'll go.
Oh, he's gonna take forever.
Mr. Tonpa?
I'll be the guinea pig.
No one's gonna
See if
agree
I
to
can
that.
Figure out what they're up to. Consider it an apology for earlier.
You're serious?
Sure.
No,
You
it's
guys
got a
don't trust
scheme.
me.
You guys, don't be
And I know I've given
stupid.
you plenty of reasons not to.
Okay,
If the
weird
score
to
ends up
state
being
that.
2-2, who do you want going in there to break the tie? Cause it ain't me.
He's making sense, but it's not.
So it's settled then.
He'll just take forever on the first one.
What's his martial art, I wonder?
Yeah.
Can't be very good.
I mean, he's taking the test a lot.
Now then, let's determine the method of combat. My choice would be a battle to the death.
A death match?
They're gonna fight.
I thought they said your opponent had to concede.
Don't let him provoke you, Tonpa.
What do you say? I accept. To the death then. Let's go.
Seriously?
You're a brave man.
That's
I'll give you
crazy.
that.
What is about to happen? Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
oh.
He has aura? What is happening?
Do they both have the same style?
Or, I don't know. It looks like the stuff coming off the ninja.
Is he okay?
This is going to be a red herring. He's not about to attack. Is who going to be okay?
So I thought that TONPA was being absorbed by the other guy's energy somehow.
See how he's like...
So when he started to like, I thought that was him like melting, but no.
Nah, he's locking in. I think this is his aura.
And the other guy just has the same one.
I think that if I had to guess, this is somewhat their power system, and I think that everybody has a level of aura they can use. I think. It would be my guess. We don't know anything about the power system. But I think it's just, like, they're doing the same thing, I think, in the same way that, Yuji and Megumi both use cursed energy. Like,
right.
I think it's the basis of it,
I see.
I think. But I do think it's a red herring. He's just gonna, like, sit down or something.
TONPA!
He looks way too cool right now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Guess not.
Like, if he could do all this, how has he not passed? There we go.
Fucking knew it.
Easy money.
He looked so cool, too. I was like, how do you manage to make that character design look cool? And then no.
Yeah.
Say that he gives up?
Maybe.
The look on all their faces.
What did you just say?
I said I admit defeat. That means you win, right? So I give up. I lose.
Yeah, so now they gotta win 3 out of the 4.
3 out of 4, yeah.
So he just wants to drag all of them down with him, I think.
All right. Guess the first round goes to me then. If we win 2 more rounds, that's it.
Damn.
You all fail the exam. You can't advance and you can't turn back. You'll be stuck here for the next 72 hours until the exam is over. And if that happens, our sentences will be reduced by a grand total of 72 years.
Oh, that's interesting. If they fail, they just have to stay in this room. So,
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna stall for time, but no, they want to win.
The whole thing. So
All
wimpy.
you're good for is sabotaging the other applicants! You're just a worthless piece of garbage!
It took you long enough.
Accurate.
That's what I do every year.
Clearly.
And I'll keep doing it for as long as I can. I don't care about passing the hunter exam.
Yeah, he doesn't give
I'm
a
in it for
shit.
the thrills. Sorry to disappoint.
The thrills?
That's
Hate this
right.
guy.
The exam is a proving ground designed to crush the dreams of the young and overconfident.
And he enjoys that?
When hope and
That's-
ambition give way to absolute despair. I get a kick out of that.
That's his
The
favorite
joy I
thing.
feel
What?
is just exquisite.
Ew.
I've no desire to be a hunter.
Shove him off the cliff. No, he lose.
Besides, I usually
No
stop
desire
at
to
this
be a
point
hunter.
anyway.
Bastard!
What is wrong with this guy?
Why?
We're wasting time fighting each other. That's exactly what they want.
Yeah, but if their goal was to kill as much time as possible, then the move the old man made was actually the right one. That bald guy looks ex-military. Probably a mercenary. If you'd fought with him, he'd have started by crushing your larynx. Pretty hard to give up if you can't even talk. Then he'd have tortured you without killing you for as long as he liked.
So I guess stalling is an
I
option, but
considered
not
that possibility.
needed. You did not consider
Well,
that.
so much for that plan, I guess. I was gonna take my sweet time torturing the guy until the clock ran out.
Kilo was right.
Everything will be fine.
Don't like the vibes.
No.
Don't like the vibes.
If we defeat 2
A
of the
serial
next 4,
bomber.
then victory will be ours.
All right. We need to win 3
If I had to
rounds.
fight
It's
one
the
of them,
only
though,
way we'll be able
this
to
guy
advance.
does look less
Who
scary.
wants to go next?
That's why I wouldn't want to fight him.
I'll give it a try.
Any anime where somebody
Bad
doesn't look scary,
news.
it's bad
Yep.
fucking news.
That's true.
I'll give it a try.
Oh boy.
Are you sure?
He's gonna destroy him. Goen's gonna destroy
The
him.
next opponent doesn't look too strong.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let my
no, we're
guard
done.
down if I were you. He's still a hardened criminal, no telling what he's capable of.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
TONPA's actions have placed Gon and his friends at a serious disadvantage. Their next opponent is Sedokan. As for exactly what he plans to do in this match, it's anybody's guess. At the start of the third phase of the Hunter exam, there were 40 applicants, and now with one eliminated, only 39 remain.
So the 2 Killua did kill those 2.
Wow.
All right. They never told us who got disqualified already.
That's a good point.
But anyway, that is where we're left for episode 8.
This is your last chance to give up. If you do, I'm still willing to.
Oh, shit. He's kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Holy shit.
You win, okay?
Whoa.
Holy shit.
What are your first thoughts?
My goodness.
Here I thought we were going to see our first big fight, and then TONPA just gave up.
Wussed out.
Yeah.
Per usual. I hate that guy.
The dedication.
Literally so much.
Required to find the hunter location every time. Do it like 100-kilometer run, and then like to go through that forest just to fuck with people.
Just to be able to like crush people's dreams and ruin days.
He was the original troll, because this is crazy.
It's such troll behavior. It's like, what? How can you possibly gain anything from this?
Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode or are excited for more every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see 11 episodes ahead, these episodes are all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of the other series we're watching: Free Rin, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, Over the Garden Wall, and Invincible, so make sure to check those out. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to our discussion section led by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we'll answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking, as well as viewing episodes early. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Rob Carlstrom asks, what are your thoughts on this trial in the tower? Inmates are tasked with wasting as much time of the applicants as they can, and each hour they burn is a year off their sentence. What is the morality of this? What does this imply about the Hunters Association to you?
I mean, it's so fucked up, right? Because the idea of putting someone in jail, it's like 2 components, right? It's public safety, of like, this person is too dangerous to have around society, so they have to be locked away. And also, future-wise and for everyone else, making an example. Like, don't do this bad thing because you'll have to be punished for however many years. So for them to just completely set that aside for the sake of, like, having an interesting test, it just proves such corruption, because either you don't believe that putting someone in jail is like keeping them safe, or you don't care about public safety, keeping the public safe. Like, if your whole thing is like, we have to do this, we have to lock these people up to keep the public safe, but if they do really well at being test proctors, then they can be free and go terrorize everyone else. That's insane.
It's pretty strange, like, because letting a serial bomber potentially get half of his sentence away in one exam period.
72 years, like, presumably on a life sentence.
It was 149 years.
Oh, they said? Okay.
It was 149 years.
Yeah,
so
like, that makes it so that this person who before was never going to be out in society now has the potential to be out in society again.
It's fascinating trying to get a feel for, like, what the Hunters are about. Like what's their goal? Like, what's their ideology?
Yeah, because it certainly isn't public safety.
Yeah, it's like the thrill of the game. Like, it's interesting.
They're having way too much fun with something that should be so much more serious.
Well, the other thing is the prisoners seemed so excited. Not excited,
well,
but like,
who wouldn't be?
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Because they're getting time off their sentence.
Like,
calling them examiners too, like, giving them that title, like, it's just a very strange assortment of things put together. But I guess the argument could be made, like, as a hunter, you're going to encounter hardened criminals and you need to have people that are able to fight. But it's definitely a strange turn for, like, well, the other thing it implies is You said corruption. It almost doesn't even seem like corruption. It seems like the system is just built to allow this. Like, are the hunters in charge of the government and the prisons? Like,
I think it's like an inherently corrupt system, like the system itself.
I guess I view the word corruption to mean a system exists and somebody's exploiting it in a certain way versus the system being set up to be bad is not corruption so much as evil system. Do you get what I mean? Like, I think corruption is almost like malware on a laptop where it's like a certain thing within a system that's fucking up the system. Whereas this is just a bad system.
A system that was like designed to be bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I get the distinction you're making.
Yeah, but the thing I'm really hung up on is how are they able to just be like, oh, your prison time's off? Like, are the hunters in charge of the prisoners? Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, or they made a deal with the jail.
Yeah,
like,
I guess
we'll do something for
possible.
you, and I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
We're so
that the morality
strange.
is very situational and not set in stone that they're like great people.
No.
Yeah. Let's go to our second question. Question 2. Day asks, how do you feel about TONPA this episode? Do you think the Hunter Association should have prevented people like him from taking the exam sooner than the 35th time? Or do you think future hunters should be able to handle it if TONPA tries to sabotage them?
I think he's awful. He's incredibly irritating and just genuinely pisses me off so much. No, I don't think he should be allowed to participate because if he just like randomly decides that he's gonna bully one person more than another, I don't know, I think it's giving him way too much power over the potential future hunters. And I get the idea that like, oh, well, if someone's gonna be a hunter, they have to be able to like deal with shitty people. But if you're gonna have these like random fucking tests where it's different every single time, and sometimes your future is like tied to like in the literal like group effort component, someone who is just there to be shitty should not be allowed to continue.
So here's my thoughts on it. If TONPA was using power to do it, I think that's a problem. Like I think it's a problem regardless, but a problem that they would deal with, I think, is if he was killing other people or like using his power to intimidate them. He just is kind of tricking them. So I guess their thought is if they're susceptible to being like tricked into drinking a laxative, they shouldn't be a hunter. Like, if you are competent enough to be a hunter in their eyes, you wouldn't fall for anything TONPA does. You get what I mean? Like, he's only affecting people who are naive.
I guess.
So that's my view of why they haven't banned him yet. I still hate him and I hope he gets kicked out, but like allowing him 35 times, they clearly know he keeps coming. So I think at this point they're like, well, he does weed out the dummies.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
You know, like.
All right.
Like,
I buy that as a reason they haven't kicked him out.
And what if secretly at the end we learned he's a proctor? Like,
what if they've just been hiring him this whole time?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I could actually totally see that.
Yeah. But as it stands, God, I hate the dude. And let's go to our final question. Sayasha asks, what do you think about the majority system, especially with someone like TONPA in the mix?
It seems super unfair.
The majority rule system?
Yes.
Or majority rule with okay. Separate TONPA. You think the majority rule system is just not a good one in general?
For an exam, no. I mean, anyone who's ever been in a group project knows that there's always someone who just sucks, like so badly. And if you're in a position where like that kind of difference is the difference between like you getting a career in a field you love versus not, it just seems unfair and unreasonable to deny someone who is like qualified or like perfect for the job, and the only thing they did wrong was accidentally get paired up with someone awful, like randomly. Like it wasn't even that they like picked a bad partner. That just from, if I were an examiner, I would feel that does not give me the best indication of who my best people are. Because what if a shitty person ends up with an awesome group, and then that shitty person ends up passing the exam because they're being dragged by or carried by their amazing teammates? I'm gonna have some shitty examinee, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it.
I would understand the mentality you just mentioned of what if a great group pulls through a bad person who isn't very skilled. They've already made it through the run, the trek through the jungle, and the cooking phase. So clearly anybody in there has some level of competency.
All right.
So, but I do get that if that was an early test. But in terms of the system itself, like, I think you're right in that, like, what exactly are you discerning here? Like, what are you getting? Like, teamwork between hunters, but it's not really teamwork if you have somebody who's stuck.
They're not hunters yet. Like,
well, you're testing them to see if they're gonna be. That's what I'm, yeah,
right.
Like you're.
I feel like
teamwork.
this would be a much better exercise for like hunter orientation training. Like once you get your license and you're a hunter, now you go through school where you have to do like escape rooms with other hunters, and that would be a situation.
Wait, why is that different than this to you?
Because having. In that situation, it would be a training exercise. Your career is not up for discussion.
Yes, but you are saying that it has merit as a training exercise, so shouldn't it have merit as a test? Like, I feel like you can't have both. Like, just because the stakes are lower doesn't change whether the test is good or not, I feel. I think that it's important to test teamwork, and I was wondering earlier, like, oh, when are we going to get to the phase where it's teams? It is strange to make a teamwork thing where, like, well, I guess the team has to go together to make it work, and I guess their thought is you're not going to get, like, logically speaking, if you had 4 bad people and 1 good person, the 4 bad people would drag everybody out of there and they'd all lose.
Yeah.
If you have a majority of good people, then you're gonna be fine because the good majority is gonna rule, like in our case. So I guess I get it. It's an interesting twist and it's difficult, but I think it's a decent idea. I don't hate it that much. I think that TONPA specifically is skewing my mentality a little bit on it, but now that I'm breaking it down, I'm like, well, I mean, I guess it does force you to work as a team or work with people you don't agree with. For now, that is where we're left for episode 8 of Hunter x Hunter. Are we excited for episode 9?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.